built on a faulty foundation cannot be upheld and stable. So that is the depiction of the tower, the 1111, the awakening, so that you can rebuild on a true foundation, which is four. A true foundation to rebuild on from what is old and past to what you want to make anew. A new Ra. And I did also call myself that, a new Ra. And this is truth. A new Ra. Greater than what I can even thought to imagine. And it's quite mind-boggling if you ask me, or anybody else that is going through awakening. The awakenings are not easy. It's not the kumbaya. You do the kumbaya to get from snatching somebody. This is that kind of kumbaya, the wusa, the meditating, that's that, because the spiritual awakening is a test. It is truly a test. Spiritually, physically, emotionally, sexually, financially, all the least. I had to cut out a whole bunch of friendships, a whole bunch of family ships, and shit that just did not really truly exist. How could it exist if it's not healing and transmuting its negative energy? And especially if it's still living in a dogma state. Look up what dogma means. Dogma is a form of religion. And as we know, if you go look at the rules of Mayat as compared to the rules and the laws that we live by right now, is a total false foundation. That was the entrapment. And as long as somebody knows your birthday and natal chart, they can manipulate things in your life. Fortunately, mine is hidden. Confirmation. Mine is hidden because it just had to be that way. I had to go through my adoption. I had to go through that. I had to heal from my abandonment issues, my wounded warrior issues. All of these things, which is the wounded warrior, it could end its alignments in your natal chart, as well as Lilith is alignment in your natal chart, asteroids, ascensions and descensions, placement, Sagittarius, all the astrological signs. Okay, so all of these things that were made, and in our actual, all the stars are closer. All the stars in the sky were based off of our life path. So they know you when you come into this earth, and depending on how you obtain and you retain information and you go through your healing process is going to be crucial to you getting out of that cycle. So you can come into a new life and not have to go through those same things. They want you to go through the torture. They want you to hold on to anger. They want you to hold on to resentment and things like this. And I am quite literally the epitome of love and forgiveness, which is why if you are like this, they will try to rip you apart. But you can't focus on that. You have to focus on the coming of your new life. You have to focus on one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking across the floor. Put one foot in front of the other. That's off of a Christmas story that are like those little claymation things off of I forgot which one it is. But it's one of my favorite ones. But anyways, boo, 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 boo. I know that's my mama. I know that's my mama because she knows I used every Christmas that be my story that I watch. So, and I still use that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're a fucking angel, bro. Divine masculine, you're a fucking angel. Just know that. I just went and looked up the angel and demon science, and a lot of information was given to me, needless to say. So, I know angels are Virgos. Depends on their natal chart and what life path that they are on. Because, angels are demons as well. They can use their dark side and fuck some shit up, of course. So that's why they can become fallen angels. They can descend. And when you ascend, that's when you go to your higher self, yin and yang, and balancing those out. So, and succubus is a male demon form of a sex demon, and an incubus is a female version of a sexual demon. So these are those type of things. Okay, next subject. I still have to do some more research because of this is part of another death and rebirth in my experience of my awakening, because of these lies told by this fake ass tarot reader, and led plenty of people in the wrong. So that is a karmic debt on its own. So the way you deal with karmic debt and people after knowing what they have done, or or still trying to do, the best thing to do is to get away from them. Change everything you do, get a new car, things like that. Especially if you are able to. Sometimes, manifesting is one of the powerfulest things, as long as you are determined to manifest the best outcome, and you're like, yes, God, I want to, the most high, the highest way I like, I want to walk in my path's purpose, and God will make a way. God will make a way. Especially for angels that are fighting for themselves and fighting for others. Trust me. I didn't know. It's like sometimes you just don't know. Sometimes you just know because it's from a higher source. Coming into alignment will help you start to discern. So think about all the lies that you've been told. Everything that was told was like the opposite or a different possible outcome. Take notes of these things, so then you can know more so how to decipher of, okay, this happened this month, this year, and this is why things were going on. Not only that, knowing the person that you are with, natal chart, and there are certain placements that are cursed. And I was told this. Certain placements that are cursed, as far as finances or curses, period. But it's not like it cannot be undone. It depends on, like I said, like your life functioning, your everyday thing. Oh my gosh, Spirit is like tearing me up right now. Tell us so much truth. So it's not like it can't be undone. It's just like when people profusely, like I said, I was motherfucking really real life, fighting a motherfucking demon that was trying to stop me, to the point where that shit popped my motherfucking tire. In real life. In the physical. And I fucking knew that shit. I know I wasn't tripping. These are things that are Like I said it on my Facebook. God is coming from heaven to earth. This is the lower realm. Outside of heaven, look up the big head scientists. You're going to see this is the dome. Outside of earth above is heaven. Look up the big headed scientists and watch how the light and dark beams interacted with each other and where they were placed and how they were. And it'll start making a whole lot more sense as to, I almost say allegory. So it's like a depiction to be able to decipher what is actually going on. So you use that along with your birth chart, along with the stars and alignments, and along with the things that are going on, current events, past events, in order to change those. They call it time jumping. So the more you do it, take positive action, the more you can time jump. Which is what a lot of the reason why they have not been able to kill me. And they won't be able to kill me. You cannot truly kill an earth angel. Which is why they want you to stay in unforgiveness and unhealing wounds and, dwelling on the past. And like they're trying to make a whole big thing of the 144,000 start to feud with each other. Is because we're coming into more consciousness awareness, and we also are bringing others into their own conscious awareness as well as what we were sent here to do. Balance, opal. Use our gems for balance. This is why I married myself, because first and foremost, my commitment comes to myself and my well-being and my mental health, my spiritual health, and all of those things. Spirit, tear me up. So I made a vow to do this. And that's a natural thing. Can you imagine if everybody was in true balance? How much no war, no fighting, none of that shit would be taking place? How it took a catastrophic event for people to come together? They're going to keep on playing off that shit as long as they can. But their time is up today. And I'm taking back all of my time, honey. And I'm giving back other people all of their time. As it's supposed to be. Okay, so. And that's the thing that begged the question. Talking about, Nigeria was like, Anu is the person that enslaved us. So, if somebody enslaved you, why were you enslaved? But then you have to understand and start to depict and start to pick through. Use things lighter. That's fire. Air is your breath. Earth, the ground, like earth magic. Like the bitch was doing earth magic on my finances. And that's how you gotta go through tarot and understand the pentacles are earth, right? So these different elements of where you're suffering at is what black magic is being done on you. Seclusion, I don't know what they would use for seclusion, but all of those elements of using all of the finances, the swords represent mental. So try to make you crazy, try to make you think you're crazy, or this is a lie. Narcissism. You can have narcissistic traits from what's been done to you, but you can also break that generational curse. So there's a major difference between what you want to stay in and what you can grow from. And causing swords, mental stability, suicide, things like that. That's the type of magic. That's sword magic. So that could be a knife. Okay? I keep a knife around me. I keep fire around me. Candles, herbs, oils, for protection. I don't use them in a dark way. That's easy. That's easy. It's hard to get in alignment when you have all these different beings and entities working against you. Especially when you don't know what species you're dealing with. Which I would definitely recommend Goddess Queen 23. Just me 23. Something like that. Don't quote me because I'll be sometimes getting mixed up. But she breaks it down on how these different energies, Pleiadian, Greys, Anunnaki, and how the mixed breeds, make up a person's DNA, their blueprint, their pink print, their green print, whatever type of print, and then how they use those elements, or how they use what's inside of them, or how they use seashells, Atlantean beings, mermaids, and if you are a male, you should not be eating seafood, because more than likely, not only that is poisoning to your DNA, because you're eating a part of your DNA. This is why eating animals is not a good idea. Earth, cows, bulls, whatever. That will be like an earth energy. Sea energy is more like the mermaid eating the shrimp and things that come from the sea. What else? Air. Things that can fly in the air. Can't really say a chicken. It has feathers. It can somewhat fly, but then it's more grounded too. So that's kind of like an in-between. So air and earth. That's why they will use chickens for certain magic and sacrifice them for certain magic. Which is also, that's between air and earth energy. So you get an alchemy app. You can make any and everything. You can even make man with the alchemy app, with certain things that you put together. So it's a lot of things to decode the matrix and what we have been put in to get out of it and expose it. So once you figure out who is who and what is what, expose that shit, because that's what's going to set you free. That's what's going to save your life, and that's what's going to put a boundary up on them, because if anything happens to you, they're going to know exactly who to fucking go back to. Exactly. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared to expose it, because they want you to live in fear. False evidence appearing real. They want you to stay in that fear. That's what they want. That's what they want. That's their ultimate goal. Just like in Monsters Inc. Monsters Inc. They would go and scare the little kids, right? And they would figure it out for their fear. Well, if they already know happiness, they don't know how to be happy. So that's all they know how to do is bring fear. How to be unhappy, how to be Bergen. Trolls. We can use trolls. All these different movies are depictions of actualities. But we just now have to know how to depict all the elements within the animals, all the elements within the elements, because they have masculine and feminine. Then you have to break it down to masculine and feminine. So spices like cinnamon is masculine. Pepper. God knows. Archangel Michael. They're like, we're so proud of you. I'm so proud of me too. Shit, because I was like, yay! I jumped up yesterday. I was like, hell yeah. I was like, fuck it. You know how hard I've been working. I've been in hermit mode like a motherfucker for years. Spirit's like, yes. I've been in hermit mode like crazy. So all of these different elements and how they're used, you have to just know how to break them down. Bird that fly, flamingos fly. What else flies? Hawks. Even vultures fly. But vultures would be more like on the dark side. It's a balance. You just have to know how to balance here and there in between, right? So that is like the ultimate goal of also knowing your earth elements, all the elements that are in your birth chart. And I'm so glad my shit was hidden, because I know what the fuck is going on. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Thank you. Ooh, 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 ooh. So, that's a fucked up part though. So if they know my divine masculine's birth chart, then they can also know my birth chart. But that's okay. It's cool, bitch. It's all going back to you, ho. It really is. You better change for the better. I promise you. You do anything to a baby, it's coming back on you. It's going to be known. You're going to prison for it. That would be lifetime sentence. It wouldn't be just no whatever type of sentence coming to now. That would be a definite lifetime sentence. A no get back. So knowing the masculine and feminine, just like I said, like making a car, the screws and bolts and nuts and the whole things together, those are all masculine and feminine energies. That's why they hold different vibrations, and how they're put together. Shit, what makes a chariot is the way you want that chariot to make you. Like, seriously. I love the type of car I have. People don't understand. It has Mercedes parts. It's not about the brand. Just because it would look out on the outside don't mean the inside parts are of that nature. So it's all about perception. Get perception, bitch. Okay? So, knowing all these masculine and feminine parts of your natal chart, of how magic is done for you, in order to have to be able to reverse it, in order to protect yourself and to protect your children and other people and all these type of things. He looks like he just got a chill. Are major key factors into setting and changing your whole life around. And the secret, I'm going to keep on saying it, the secret is a gateway from learning how spirituality is manifestation. It's the same shit, your train of thought. If somebody can manipulate your train of thought, they can manipulate your whole universe. The universe inside of you, your chakras, your aura, what aura you operate in. So they can manipulate all of that. Keep your neck covered, because this is how they feed off of your energy. Right here. And also your crown. Keep your crown covered, third eye, things like that, because this is how they attack those chakras. They will try to fuck with your third eye and your crown chakra. So all of these things to know are important. Keeping your gems. These nifty gems, they come in assorted color. These are all the base chakra colors. All of those are the base chakra colors. So this one will be the solar plexus, is the orange, and what you want to protect and what you need to heal. Colors you need to wear. Pink. Clear quartz. Clear quartz can be used. I think that's actually for, I got all of these gems together, and I got my purple. I got my purple and I got my green. Where is it? We're using blue for your throat chakra. All these different things are important and prudent to use purple, amethyst, garnet are important to use to protect these different, or keep them in, small gems in your pocket to keep you aligned with your higher self. Using evil eye. Evil eye, stay gemmed up, bro. Protect yourself against negative energy. Like a few weeks ago, somebody been trying to attack the fuck out my karmic chakra. I know it. They've been trying to keep me from exposing this shit. So I dropped it, and when I dropped the pieces, I left the pieces where they may lay, and I keep this because it's still gonna protect me. But different gems that break it, that means that it was shielding you. Like, they just barely chipped that shit, and I was asleep a couple of weeks ago when that happened. So the evil eye protects you against evil eye, evil energy trying to fuck with you. And then when they break or they bust, that means somebody was shooting any negative energy at you. So it's important and very prudent to wear these gems around you at all times. Reflective gems, tourmaline and citrine. Oh, this is citrine. The green is citrine. Lava, earth, and then you can put different oils on the earth gems, pieces, the moon, to help expose what's in the dark to come to the light. And this is also a grounding gem as well. I keep this. This is jade. It also represents the tree of life as well. So as above, so below. So I keep these different things on me. And this is as above, so below. This is the masculine, and this is also the feminine. Can't have one without the other. Alright. So, these are different tools to help align us and use to gain access to our higher selves. And also, if you use these energies in the wrong way, you will also be spiritual ass whooping time. Okay. Now, these things are said for whatever purpose they need to be said. Take what apply and let the rest fly. That's the word of my fucking master, bro. I love her. I love her. So, these things were meant to be for a lesson. Take your lesson and turn them into your blessings. Write a book. Make videos. Starting a public platform, just like YouTube. They got somebody in YouTube, fuck with my channel. Fuck with my algorithms. So, I'm here to help, not hurt. But if something I said hurt you, let me know. Talk to me. Communicate. Communication is fucking key. And I tell people this all the time. Say you pissed off so you can express it how you pissed off, so I don't take it to heart. So then I can transmute what you are trying to say to me and what you are saying to me, and explain to you what is truly going on and what is factual. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Pine cones. Pine cones are earth energy, bring good luck. My babies pick these all the time, especially my now 4-year-old. She's very intuitive and fucking smart, and I had no idea. Well, I was already told that she is a gift. So they will try to attack and harm my children, of course, and try to put them in traumatizing situations, things and stuff like that. So spiritual money, you want to get your spiritual money, keep them on your altar. These are protection amulets. These are like mermaid. So you get these and you give them to your, put them up on your altar. Feather would be light to make things light. These have protecting elements in there, like there's a seashell right there. There's also some sea moss, gold flakes. There is a green gem in here that might be citrine. There is protection in here as well. That's tiger's eye. Tiger's eye is really good for protection and as well as luck. Do your research. There's millions of gems that'll help you. Apophyllite is also good to get because that will help you, as well as angelite blue. Angelite is good to help you connect to your higher self, as well as your angels, ancestors, spirit guides, elemental, cinematic eyes, white light, and order. All of these things. Clear quartz can also be programmed to be any gem. I will put a note, a tag on what it is, initial with a permanent pin or whatever, but you can also use clear quartz to be any gem, and say if you're financially strapped, clear quartz is a really good thing to use because you can program it to be any type of gem. And extraterrestrial gems are what is the name? I can't remember the name. But it's a really expensive gem. Right now, that gem is apparently on high demand for a great reason, because of things like this awakening and shit that's going on and whatnot, right? That gem can cost anywhere to $200 to $300. Might be up to $400 right now. But using things for your ancestors to get in contact with you with. I said those numbers earlier. Confirmation. I said those numbers earlier because angel numbers speak to you. They also are a clue. 213 is a clue. And then you can add those up to a single digit number, and that is what the answer will be. 3, 4, 5, 6. Balance again. So, this is just all confirmation of bringing things into balance, bringing things into alignment. So, oh, fucking A, bro. And I'm going to have to go and I'll do another video later on. I don't know, did I expose that already?